Alright, good morning. It's day something. I don't know. Today's Friday. I'm going since Sunday. Well, I made it to Unicoy Gap. This don't sound like a gap because I hear these trucks straining coming up this hill. This is I hiked 2 miles. It's 2 miles out of here to from Blue Mountain Shelter. I left last night. And Unicoy Gap here. See the road down there? This is where a lot of the hikers, I guess kind of the second place where a lot of people get off and go into the town is Helen or Helena, I'm not really sure. It's about 8 miles off. That's about 8 miles from here. The two young ladies from North Carolina that I've been hiking with off and on, they're getting out of here. This is where they're leaving. This is where they're getting off. But again, I really enjoyed hiking with them. They helped me out, and I like to think that I helped them out some as well. And I guess especially whenever I showed them how to hang a bear bag, which they knew how to do it, but kind of helped them do it. And one of the girls once, her zipper got caught in her sleeping bag, and then she got it separated. And I hollered at her like my scouts. I said, stop. I said, don't jerk on it no more. Just leave it alone till tomorrow. And she was in the shelter. I'd got up. I said, leave it alone. I said, I'll show you how to get it fixed. Anyway, so that was kind of crazy. But anyway, yeah, feeling good. Tomorrow I'll be going into Hiawassee, which would be my first place that I think I'll stop and spend the night in the hostel. It's my plans. And make sure everything's still charging. Then, so today, I've got, it's 18 miles from where I'm at right now. It's about 20 miles from up there. I'm not going to make the whole day because it's hot. So I'm going to shoot for, unfortunately, there's no, I wish there was a shelter 10 miles from here. I'd split it, but there's one like 4 miles from here, which would give me another big day tomorrow, or I can possibly find somewhere in between. But if I make today a 16-mile day, I can catch a shelter, which is 4 miles from Hiawassee. So that's what I'm gonna do. I also ran into a young man today last night. I stayed in my tent last night. He stayed in the shelter with those two ladies that I've been hiking with, and he's trying to go to Damascus. He's trying to get there by July the 9th. It seems a whole lot more reasonable than I was going to try. He may make it, I may not. But anyway, he's shooting for that 16-mile shelter today too, so maybe I'll have some company. Anyway, here I am, coming up on the roads. Whew, it's funny being out in it's kind of funny being out in the open again. Let's see what this sign says. Looks like I'm in White County. It says it's a gap, but the elevation here is 3,000 feet. My house at home is at 300. So I'll look at this. This is where we're at. Somebody left a hiking stick with somebody. There you go. All right, howdy. Okay. Just went down Rocky Mountain. Went up and down that. Pretty good climb. Got to the bottom. Then came up. Found some water down there. Coming out of a culvert. Pretty good. Been doing a little climb out of here. This would be, you'll be just going through the woods, and also out of nowhere you'll just come on these really nice camping spots. I would love to live up here and be able to just come and hike, because this is a couple miles off the road, you know what I mean? It's probably where the kids in town and stuff probably come, which is kind of bad, but not really scary. But I'm at, let's see what this is called. Oh, there's actually a water source right down there. I'm right now going a little heavy on water. I've got 1, 2, I usually carry 1.5 liters. I got 2.5 liters. Feeling pretty good. Finna climb up. Don't really forget. I don't know how far I've gone today, but it doesn't matter. I know if I just walk all day, I'll get to where I'm going. Ran into. It was a kid who came in the shelter last night. He'd done about 18, 19 miles from Neal's Gap to Blue Mountain, and he left the day after I did to haul up with me, and he's going to Damascus. And we're going to the same shelter tonight. I might have mentioned that earlier. I don't know, but he's a little ahead of me, but I'd caught him at the water hole, and when they came down, him and 2 ladies who came down earlier before we crossed the mountain, they both said, "Hey, did you see those bears?" I'm like, "What?" And it was a mother bear and 3 cubs, and a lot of time, man, I'm just looking at the ground. Oh, but I did just see a black snake back there. Made me hop a little bit, and he was friendly and real black, so I had no doubts. Wasn't scared, and wish I'd had a rat or a mouse to give him, and so we just said goodbye, left our ways. But anyway, I'll start recording, climbing up here. I think it's a long way to the next water source. I think I should be good. So I'm just gonna hike slow. All right, thanks for watching. Okay, see, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, it's still on day 6. Today's been a pretty tough day. Gonna finishing up 16 miles. I'm about a little over 15 miles. Last mile I climbed, had to climb up Kelly's Knob, which was a mile. It was a 1,000-foot climb, which was kind of hard after already walking 14 miles. Short on water. Had the bottom down there. It was a half-a-mile walk down to water. I've got this much with some electrolyte in it, and I'm probably feeling a lot better than I look right now. And now I've got to walk down about a mile down to Deep Gap Shelter, and gonna spend the night. And anyway, I just want you to see what it looked like when you get smoked. Yeah, it's good.